Okay, it's the 28th of January, doing this around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Right now, what we got going on is we had some flurries come through and some snow, but right now, as I'm doing this, you can see there's very little out there except flurries. Now, we do have a clipper going to be north of Pennsylvania. I wouldn't doubt if there's flurries up here, and the top is just goes through New York. But then it kind of goes away, and then we get some backlash. We start getting lake effect, and this lake effect starts kicking in early tomorrow morning. And as you can see, it continues, and then it kind of hits the mountainous areas, Laurel Highlands down here. It gets close to Pittsburgh, some flurries there. But then it begins to pick up as the cold front sweeps in behind here, behind that clipper that goes by. The frontal system will come through, and as you can see, it's right about here, and it's increasing the snow from this lightly to maybe a little bit more moderate. And then as this moves down, then that lake effect takes over, and then you have to watch the streamers. Now this is in the afternoon around 3 o'clock. All this kind of happens fast. Here's your streamers coming down. And again, wherever they land is where people will get the most snow. And as you can see, it's pretty hefty right now. This is just simulated, but right now that's kind of looks like where it's at. And you can see the streamers going. And then as you get, around 2 o'clock in the morning, Thursday morning, they begin to die out, and then you are pretty good during the day on Thursday, and that kind of about it. Now this is your new snow accumulation, and let's see if we can blow this up a little bit here. As you can see, the highest elevations of the Laurel Highlands can get 5, 6 inches, but anything in blue is basically 2 to 4 inches. Bradford 4 inches. The heaviest of the squall action would be north up here into New York, where it normally happens up that way. Again, your lakes are frozen up here, almost 100%, about 90, I think 91%. So there's less friction basically coming off the lakes. So even though you're going to be seeing some squall action, they won't be those huge giant flakes that you normally get. And that's what you would get there. Now, temperatures. This afternoon, the temperatures basically range from mid to upper 20s in northern part of the viewing area and down near right around freezing towards Pittsburgh. As we go into the nighttime hours, as we get to tomorrow morning, this is around 7 o'clock. Temperatures have literally risen again. So, like I said, these systems are moving fast. Temperatures upper 20s to around freezing down here by Pittsburgh. So, temperatures really don't drop much at night. And then as we get into the day on Wednesday, they don't really go too far either. Upper 20s to the north, around freezing to the south. So not much change in it. And then as we go into Wednesday night, when that cold front does sweep down, as we get towards the morning hours, this is actually Wednesday night around 10. Might be the coldest part of the night for some people. Up here in the northern part of the area towards Bradford and Erie, the temperatures are in the teens. South, you're in the mid 20s, the upper 20s. But then as you head towards morning, it doesn't really go too far. Now this is around 7 o'clock in the morning. You're down here in Pittsburgh. Your mid 20s. Upstate up this way towards Bradford and Erie. You're in the teens still. Out here towards what's this out here? This is Punxsutawney and stuff out here. Phillipsburg. Are out in the teens out that way. And then as we get during the daytime hours on Thursday, temperatures get above freezing out here in western Pennsylvania, and they get upper 20s to near freezing. And this is in the afternoon. This takes you to around 4 o'clock. Bradford is the big holdout here below freezing, but everybody else has gotten above freezing. Okay, so that's your forecast for the next 48 hours or so. Take it easy.